Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. We are here with Rodrigo, Sydney, and Rogério for our English immersion for beginners. And here is a talk and talk that is a language conversational platform where we can talk in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and Mandarin. And here it's not a class. I'm a host. I'm a student as everybody. I'm just here to host the conversation, to guide us through this immersion. So here is a space that we don't do judgment. We just try to practice our English conversation, to share our opinions. And don't be afraid if you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced. We are all mixed here. We are in different levels. And we are all okay with that because we learn with each other. In this specific immersion is for beginners, but all of the students in this area, in this immersion today, we are not actually beginners. So we are going to speak the whole thing in English. And the topic for today is the importance of family. Is a topic that is good to talk, and we have many thoughts about that, all right? And let me introduce myself then. I'm Amanda Oliveira. I live here in Januária, Minas Gerais, in a small city. I study technology in the university, and I'm doing a project as a customer experience and customer service. Is a different area for me, but I'm really enjoying it. And I'm a host in English and Spanish in the platform. And now I'm studying French as well in the platform, but as a beginner, it's a challenge for me because it's extremely different from the language I know, especially the speaking. But I'm already 1 month doing it, and I can see my improvement because I'm speaking, I'm doing the immersions, and that's the way we learn, talking. And I can see my improvement, so I'm going to keep going, and sooner I'll be hosting French as well. And that's it about me. How about you, Sydney? Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, surely. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sydney. I'm 39. Currently, I live in Belo Horizonte, where I've built my professional and personal life. I'm here on Talk and Talk to improve my spoken English, and I consider Talk Talk a friendly platform where we can enjoy I think we have the same objective, and we can help each other uh, speaking and improve our spoken English and answer that question. That for me it's a great, I think, method to improve our English. And uh, well, I work as an accountant. I have a degree in accounting and the postgraduate in taxes. Uh, in my free time, I like to read books, articles in English, watch horror and sci-fi movies and TV series. I like to listen rock music, especially from the 90s and the 80s, 90s years. Yeah. So I'm a big fan, and I'm incentivizing my son to live in that kind of music as well. Well, I like to play video games and play in board games with my son. I like to hang out with my family, my friends, to go out with my family, different places, and travel. I love to travel as well. So it was a little about me. Thank you.
Thanks, Sydney. You are good. You are giving your son a good example especially about the music. I have the same taste as you. Thanks. And you, Rogério, can you please introduce yourself? I can I cannot hear. You can hear, guys? No, not yet. We not yet. Oh, a little bit better, but it's still a little bit. Say something for me. No. You can hear, guys? No, Rogério. No. Let's see. Okay, just for now, let's see. And you, Rodrigo?
Good morning, guys. I'm Rodrigo, I'm 39 years old. I was born in Tuverava, São Paulo, and I have been living in Franca, São Paulo, too, near Ribeirão Preto. I have been married and we have two daughters. I graduated with a degree in information system 9 years ago in IT. I have been working as a data engineer in a big tech company in the retail sector, where I have been working for 13 years. In my free time, I like to play with my daughters. I like to go out with my family in other places, go travel. I love the beach and the other places. I like to make barbecue and drink beer too. I like to read some books. I like watching TV series and movies too. I study English to improve my changing my mind and learning, because this, I think, in this IT and the other work is too is opening other opportunities in your work, in your life. I think in this nowadays in these people is learning English or know English is opening good opportunities. And for me is have one thinking, special thinking, because I study English. Example for my old daughter, I started learning English more older, I think in this 34, 36 years. Yeah, I have more difficulty in learning English because these wrong things. But I am trying. I see my development in these years in talking and join for 2 months. But I try to learning for I am example for my daughter. We I I intend what that see my work and my thinkings and my evolution, and in this I think in this I don't know this word in English, but okay, I use other words. I intend to see example for my daughter and study English, because this, I think in the future, English is more important in nowadays. And I have difficult more in the 10 years, or when I have more teenager or adults is more important for you. That's it, guys.
Yes, thank you, Rodrigo. You are a good example also for your child. That's nice. We have to be the example, right? And let me tell you, you that have kids, small kids also, Sydney, starts the English from now, because my son is bilingual in English. But now he's speaking Spanish because he wants, and he's learning French with me because I'm a beginner. So he saw my classes because all the time I'm watching something, and he's learning French with me. And for him, it's okay because they are child. Child is like they are like sponge, and they don't forget. My son was bilingual a long time ago, maybe since 5 years or even less. And now he speaks even better than me because they watch YouTube, they watch cartoon, they watch a lot of things. So do it from now. Little things in your home. Start. Not as class, just as talk. Understand?
Yes. It's more easy. This immersion yesterday. This subject is specifically learning English in different ages for children, for adults, for more olders. It's it's IMC is more easy in studying English in children. Okay, I try to I try to I don't know the specific words. Don't know example. Influenciar. Influence my my daughter is studying importance in this. I put my daughter in the school bilingual because this, and I try to all things for my daughter study English. But I know is depending in the she too, because this my daughter is not just learning English because everything is not know English is okay. But I try to study English sport and watching movies or series, cartoons in the when she in this TV, but it's difficult because this I think in children's is when I want, when I need, when I like in this thinking is okay. But when I not like because this anyway is not like it's true. But I have like I have one combinada, I don't know, of my daughter. If she is learning English, is talking English more better, I, my family and she and I go into the Disney. It's good, it's good, it's good, but she is talking, learning English more good.
Yeah.
It's
I That's a good I forget how to say that. A good combination. It's not combination.
yes.
Deal. It's a good deal with your daughter. My goodness. If I'm her, of course I'm going to learn even better. But they know they can learn. If they want, they can learn much, much better than us and much, much easier. You know how I started? My son. Me and my husband, we started talking English, some secrets, things that I don't want my son to listen. And he was too curious. Translate this. I said, no, it's for you not to understand. And this, then he get curious to learn English because he want to know what we were talking. And then he learned it.
Oh,
And
good
then
idea.
I stopped it. I start to talk in another language when I need to talk secret because my husband is not Brazilian as well, but he's from another nationality. And now we talk, if it's secret, I talk in Creole. That is his main mother language. And then now my son say, okay, don't speak in this language. I'm going to learn too. I say, no, learn Spanish, learn French, but not Creole. But do this with your wife if she talk in English. Start to talk. They will be curious and they will want to learn because they don't want you to have secrets, you know? But in front of them, you sit on the sofa
Yeah.
and say, hey, wife, what we're going to do in English?
Yeah.
And the kids will get like,
We do
Good
that
idea.
in my home. I do
you,
that with my wife when we start to say things that we don't want to him to listen. And he starts to be curious about that. And let's go to study English. In nowadays, he has English lessons in his school. But yeah, it's a little different because you need to study grammar, things like that. But it's the first step to be to start to learn a new language.
Good
yeah.
idea. I love this idea. I have one problem because this idea because it's my wife don't know English. My daughter have knowledge more knowledge I think with my wife. My daughter and I talk in English. My daughter and I talk in English. And when my wife don't understand, never. But I have two ideas because this. My wife is studying English because this. I have example for my daughter, and I talk in secret words in other things for my daughter study a lot. Oh, good, it's good. I intend to use my daughter for my wife studying more English, and I intend to use my wife for my daughter studying English. It's good, very good.
Yeah, you are the connection now between the. And Rogério, let's try to talk now to see if we can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. And you
Yeah,
hear me?
we can hear. It's a little bit weird the sound, but we can hear now.
That's right. I'm Rogério. Hi, guys. I'm Rogério. I'm 49. I live in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I am an accountant. I've been studying English on this platform since May of this year. In my free time, I like to watch movie, listen music. I like to play my guitar. I love to travel, to practice exercise. So good. And that's it about me.
Thank you, Rogério. Wow, I have two accountants this morning, Rodrigo? Good. And let's see, let's start the questions. Actually, we already started because it's about family, and we already talked a little bit about our family, how we introduce the English in our family with our kids, with husband, wife. That is already a start. But what is family for you, Sydney? What is the purpose or the meaning of family for you? It's
Yes,
open.
yeah. Well, for me, families is everything. I think it's my base. The reason I wake up early to study, to stand all the things, the bad side of my work, the pressure, and it's very rewarding when I get in the final of the day in my home and see my family and prepare something to my wife, my son to eat, to have that moment together, to eat together on on the table. And I think, yeah, it's everything. And uh, as long as I live to my family, and I think that things change a lot when my son born. I think I have a strong connection with him, a strong tie. So I think yes, that's it.
Yeah, it's what you said is true, it's the base, right? And your family, when you make your family, like wife, your son, you think you are more strong as family than when you were single. When you are single, you don't care too much about family, it's more about friends. And now that you have your own family, you not pay more attention, but you are more involved in your family than before, right?
Yes, that's it. I think we make a new I can say, significance to family. I think when as you said, we marry, they have our our children, our
Yeah.
own children. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Thank you. And you, Rodrigo, what are your
I
opinion about
totally,
that?
I totally agree with Sydney. For me, is base, is everything, is all. Is family is my family. I think in this special thinking and what's what's in what's making I am strong and uh I am more. I don't know this. I strong too, and I because my family I apparently study English, and because this I have a lot other opportunities because my family I I do everything is in my day, my work and my health, my healthcare and the other things. I think in this family for me is basic is more important, and I like it to live with my family. This good and bad things, and two daughters is crazy because it's funny too. I work in the home office. It's good, but my oldest daughter is get up early and get up and it's good nowadays. It's happy. It's more exciting, and in all other days is bad. Is oh my God! I get up. I am sleepy because this. La 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 la. I have uh, I have not so good dreams. I try to. I need or I want to making my homework. I don't know my homework. I don't want my homework. It's difficult because it's conciliating a lot of things is not so better, not so easy. But it's good because this I see your life, little things in day by day is more good. I share in other opportunities in immersion when I go to I don't know acordar my daughter because this 10 a.m. If she is not get up I I go to the bathroom is I don't know imitar. I remember this verse, but now I don't know. I go to the bathroom imitando T-Rex and the other animals and the other things. It's a crazy. It's very funny because this my daughter is it's grita. Oh, dad! Stop that! Stop that! Uh, Put put your smartphone because this I send message and my mom. Yeah, this get my smartphone and sending the audio for my wife. Mom, my dad is T-Rex with me, mom. Oh, my dad is bad dad, mom. It's great. I think this my neighbors is listening this situation, this I think this is smile a lot because it's very fun.
Oh my goodness, you are a funny daddy. It's nice this one. In those moments, she's going to remember forever. When she's adult, she's going to remember those moments. It's not something expensive that you give. One computer, one phone. No, they are going to forget. But those moments, she's going to tell to her kids in the future, like, oh, my daddy used to wake me up like this and that. Those moments is going to be part of her history. That's very important. I totally agree with you guys. Family is the base. And now I try. In my previous career, I used to travel too much. So I spent 13 years of my life. I just stopped it 2 years ago, but it was like 13 years traveling around the world by myself and my husband. So I was far from my son. So in the period of 8 years of him, I was a mother, online mother. So that was horrible. And I know that he's going to remember those moments as well. And in the future, he's going to tell me that. But nowadays, like, I come back to Brazil, I stop with this crazy life. And we are in 2 years. I'm trying to arrange and to recover the time that I lost. And I try to do funny moments, crazy moments as well with him, especially with him. He's my baby, right? And he's a child, he's 10 years old, and he starts to not want to wake up so early as well. So I have to wake him up. But he don't like as well. I start to sing. I take his name and start to sing. and I don't have a nice voice to sing. And he's always upset. He said, "Oh, mom, stop! You sing bad. Don't make me up like this and this and that." But I know that in the future he's going to say to his kids, "Your grandma sings very bad," and he always wake me up with this voice because I always do a funny voice as well. I already don't sing good, and then by purpose I make my voice different, and he don't like, but he wake up at least. So, and I try to play, like yesterday, for example, I teach him how to ride a bicycle. He knows how to ride bicycle, but small. And I have a big one, really, it's really tall. And he's not so tall. And I teach him. So it's like, what a amazing moment for us. It was something simple, but I was there. I'm the one. I didn't see his first steps, walking steps, but I see his steps in this new adventures, and I will be there always for him. And I think is that the family is the one that we always count is our safe port, let's say. And my safe port is right now where he is. Wherever he is, I'm there with him. And that's it, guys. And you, Rogério, what's family for you too?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, okay, nice. I just should like to add because the guy said everything. I think if family is summarizing, it's happiness. I think it's happiness. It's little. I think it's a uh, part of us more important, as I said, basic. I think it's a holy part of our life when you have a family. We a family with our father and mother, and after that, when you become adult, we have opportunity to create a new family. So I think we have this opportunity to choose the woman or woman the most right, and decide to spend time uh, uh, to bring good moments for our life, your children, travel or lay down on the sofa and watching movies, as I did, as I made on Saturday with my wife and I. We laid down on the sofa and watching 2 or 3 movies. Was a good moment. We stay together with a funny moment. I think it's so good. And with our children, yesterday we had a dinner together. It was a wonderful moment, talking, what you will talking, planning what you will try to schedule for the next vacation. It was a good moment. Love, when talk everything about it, talking everything, talk together about everything, and I think that's it. Family is a little part that we have to like to take care as we take care of ourselves.
Great talk, Rogério. And what you said about something that you did with your wife on Saturday is true. We need to make the little moments, the simple moments, great moments.
Yes.
Even if you're watching a Netflix or if you're just walking on the street with her, with him, make this moment important. Don't go out or don't sit on the sofa with your partner, with your kids, and with your cell phone in your hands. I see many families, they are going out with families or inside the house, and they don't talk with each other. They stay each one in the cell phone. So come on, you need to enjoy your family, the moments that you are with them. It's not to
Yes.
enjoy the rest, right?
I agree.
Great. And let's see, Rodrigo, what do you think about this phrase? Family is not always bloody? Or you think family is only those that is from your bloody roots?
Good question. Because I try to teach my daughter and my oldest daughter, because my little daughter, I have 1 year, is important this family, important this relationship, this important this respectful, okay. But more bigger, uh, family is, for example, grandma, uncles, and other parts of the families. And the mother and father too is important if you respect your person. During my life, I live in a small city. I have a big family, uncles, and there are lots of persons during my life. When I have more children, very younger, I like in this because I can't see these problems in the involved with my family, my big family. And when I have teenager and starting life in the adults, I see more bad thinkings for my family, special, uh, special for my mom, and bad thinkings, a lot of bad thinkings, and I shoot down or I exciting or uh, I put no, I remove uh, a lot of person for my life because this person is not so good for my life and life for my girlfriend, my wife now, and this person is trying to control my life and life in the other persons and other bad thinkings strange and is deep. Uh, Today, I live in a small circle, very small circle, and I try to put in mind for my daughter this important, respectful, and the person. Oh, but this person is your grandmother. Oh, if your grandmother not respectful, do you know have respectful grandmother? Your dad, your mom too. I try to teaching my daughter learning and I my dreams in the future is my daughter and teenage and in the adulthood can I don't know this correct word, but can fight with me if I have if I have no if I change my mind for my bad person or the other things because is my daughter is a more my daughter is a first person when when I I think when I try to if in the future um my wife and I try to make him bad things with my daughter. My dreams is my daughter is putting and I and my wife in your life. Oh, it's crazy you're talking with me. Do you learn? Do you teaching your daughter is fighting with you? Yes. If I bad person and I don't know this word, but if I if I'm transformed in the Zé Ruela, yes, because oh your dad and mom is love your children, right? Right. It's love. Okay. The children is living so good, is change your life, is change your mind, is go to make your dreams. I live my dreams. My daughter had other dreams. It's okay. In the future, my daughter is changing, is fighting, is go for your dreams. Okay. I intend I am intend is I don't know apoio, but simple. My daughter live your life, not my life. It's simple for me. because this my experience with my family is not so good in the other
Mhm.
persons. I don't agree in this phrase because this family for me is more very more thinkings for the blondes, I think.
Yeah. And something you said about what you're teaching your daughter is a kind of teaching her how to deal with toxic people. No matter if it's from your family or not, if the person is toxic, just you don't need to stay to live with this person. Just get away, cut the roots. I totally agree. I'm not going. It's not because it's my bloody relative, my family. I have to be in contact because of we are family. No, if you treat me bad, you are not family. I cut. Same. I have the same thing. I hate toxic people as friend, as boss, as whatever. Imagine in my family, it's the same. I cut the roots, but luckily I never cut the root in my family. I cut toxic people, but not in my bloody family. Not yet. But if it's necessary, I do. And I'm going to teach my son as well. Thank you for this. I can start to talk about that. He's already 10 years old. He understands good this. Thanks for sharing your opinion. How about you, Rogério? What's your opinion?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. For me, family is a natural family as we are create son and children, but we can adopt someone. I think it's a good habits to adopt more children. So as the phrase, family is not always blood, because that's if you have a condition to adopt another children, more children, I think it's a good habit.
I cannot hear now. You finish your
I think
thoughts?
it's right. And now, yeah, I think that's it. Family is you can adopt, you can create children.
Totally agree, Rogério. Bring a topic that is very important. And myself also, I have many people in my family that they adopt, not because they were not able to have child, but because they have time and opportunities to build, to make their family bigger and to do something good for the world, because we have so many kids also out there that need a house. They did. I'm trying to one day do that, but I'm not prepared yet because I have only one child and I need to prepare myself mentally first before I get another one. But I want in the future because I see good examples in my family. And those adopted kids that now is adults, they become so part of the family that is really doesn't matter if they were not our bloody or not. They are really part of the family. They care about their parents or their half sisters and brothers, and it's interesting. If the family is structured to get more people into the family, is easy. So I'm trying to do this one day because my son also asked for a brother or sister. So I say, okay, but in this way, adopting, but not yet. Sooner. I'm still on the way. And you, Sydney, what's your opinion about this topic?
Yeah, I think uh, well, it's not about to have the same blood, but I think it based how the people are involving with you and living with you, treat you uh, uh, well. I have the family of the part of my father. It's There are a lot of people, but because my grandmother, she had 15 children. So yeah,
Oh
but because of that, I sorry, a little bit.
my
But my
goodness.
father, he was the youngest man, and all of the family, all of my cousins, they are very old. They're even than my father. So I didn't I didn't know there exactly. We didn't have so much a lot of connections, but I have more connection with the family of my wife. Most of them live nearby us, and it is a huge family, more than 120 people. Yeah, and we decided to to do some party. It's crazy because we spend a lot of money to rent a big local and with food and beverage as well. But yeah, I consider most of them my family. Although, like Rodrigo said that and you about the tax people, we need to cut the root, the ties of them. It's important. It's not because they are our family that they have rights to treat us bad or try to, I think, take control of our lives as well. But I think, yeah, that's it. Like adopt, like Roger said, and you raised about that, Amanda. It's although our society had a kind of preconcept about it, but I think the thing is changing little by little. You want to have the people accept it more, to embrace that situation, opportunity, because many of people they don't have they they are not they have problems to have their own babies, and adoption is could be the only chance for them to have their children or to make it their family.
Yeah. Totally agree with you too. With all of you, actually, you bring different thoughts about that, and one is connected with each other. It was amazing. It was a uh, very rich conversation. You see, the topic was so simple about family, but we bring so many thoughts, right? I was amazing about your opinion, guys. Thank you so much for your English exchange with me. I learned a lot. But we don't have more time for questions, but I want to know your opinion, Sydney. How was to talk about this topic? It was interesting.
Yes, it was very interesting. I appreciate it a lot, especially if it's a subject that everyone has something to share. I think opinions, experience. Also, in some it can bring some bad feelings, but it's important to express ourselves. Especially, it helps us to yes to understand us better as well. I think communication, even in Portuguese or in English, is a good thing to, I think, to relieve some, I think, regret, something like that, to make us more light, maybe.
Yes. Thank you, Sydney, to share your opinion. And you, Rogério, how was to talk about family for you? Was a nice topic?
Yeah, it was a nice topic. It was an interesting topic, easy topic as well. I think it's good for us, share ideas, and live, express our opinion, share some moments that we have had. I think it was a good. Sorry for my bad connection, but I tried to the best. That's it.
No, thank you, Rogério. I really appreciate your time here with us. I saw a little bit problem with the connection in the beginning, but now your answers we could hear. Your opinions was very interesting as well. The topic was a easy topic, a relaxing topic to talk. And sometimes it's good to start the early Monday like that, not with not talking about politics or something too crazy. Sometimes I like to start with light topics. Sidney knows because he always here with me, right? And Rodrigo, how was your opinion about this immersion today? You like it?
Like it. Starting in this week in this specific topic, it's very good. It's very easy, I think, because this for me is important topic for my life, day by day. And I have I have one dreams in when I have more younger, a teenager or starting adults, and have my family. It's for me, it's good because this I I try day by day. I try day by day living these dreams because this I don't know when I have I don't know this press of this more. It's not so bad for Monday, but I know when I parting for the uh other life in the other plan, and I try to live with my family day by day is in the simple and the little thinkings. For example, get up my dollar is good for me, and I like in this.
Yes, and continues doing that because those histories they are going to remember forever in the future, and
Yeah,
you are going to be part of the history she's going to
yeah.
tell the kids.
Yes, I try to change in other forms for get up in my door. It's good. It's good.
Yes, good. I learned a lot, guys, with you. It's incredible. A simple topic, but I learned so much today as well. I got some tips of what to do here in my family as well. Some things that I have to talk with my son because we are a kind of reconnecting, right? Because of those years that we were apart. I was mom, like presential mom for 2 months and then I gone. Every year it's like 2 months and that's it. And it was but now I'm recovering that. And I'm going to get some tips that you talk here also to put in my daily lives. And thank you so much. On the chat, I put the survey because if you have any suggestion, if you have any feedback to give me about this immersion as well, it's good for my improvement. And oh my God, it is next week. Oh, it's something that maybe our account guys can help. Oh, Rodrigo. The topic will be strategies for finance success. So I need tips. So
Nice.
please, it's a topic that is for me. Oh my God, we have a little kid behind Sisley. Good morning. Somebody wake up. And it's an interesting topic for our personal and professional life. So maybe we can learn with each other. It's gonna be an easy topic, not something too technical because I'm not technical as well. So it's a good topic for us to start maybe to think about and to share our experience and our tips about that. Okay, I will really appreciate. So please, guys, come for us to
Yeah.
talk if it's possible. And see you around.
Okay.
Have a great
Thanks,
week.
Amanda, Rodrigo, Rogério.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Have a good
Have a
day.
nice,
Bye
Bye
bye,
bye.
Sidney-san.
Good
Bye bye,
bye-bye.
guys.
night.
Bye.
Thank
He's like my son.
you.
Sometimes he come here behind me.